I crashed there. Perfect timing.
Are we
though,
live?
as the game was crashed. Yes, we are back live again.
Oh, hello!
Yes, congratulations. You jumped straight in. So we're going to wait here for this to come back again. I believe the scores are still in here, so we are still good to go. But yeah, we're seeing a pause right now on screen, so there is having a minute here between rounds. Perfect timing for us. I actually saw the pause come in just as it died, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe the pause killed it. Who knows?
Yeah, so certainly a game and a half that we missed. So just for everyone here on the stream, so the unpause came through, but there was still 5 players on the side of orange, with one of the blue team players, so one of Firewolves players talking to them, but someone on the Firewolves who wasn't on the orange side, unpaused with 3 players on their side only, quickly stacked to the disc, scored a 3, and here we are. So I don't know what's going on. Once again, we are not VRML mods, but there are some shenanigans going on, I think. But
exciting.
Yeah.
Alright. What a thing to miss. Which side was it who scored? Was it the, oh, I guess it was Firewolves.
Firewolves
right?
scored a 3, yeah.
Well, that is... Okay, exciting. Well, regardless
so
of that,
I don't know what's going on, but I'm sure a ticket will be filed. I'm gonna listen in on these challenge because I can. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
you guys
we
on
might,
stream can't. But
Wow.
so it seems that they're complaining about ping issues on the side of. I don't know who, to be honest. But I think they are going to restart and go back to the same time, because I mean I would do the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they unpaused, but no one was ready, including one of Firewolves members. But I don't know.
And me.
I'm just here to watch. So whatever the rule is it is what it is. I don't know.
Ping them again
But definitely a game so far. A game for, yeah. Who's winning? Bo says Django. Yes, both teams are winning, as they both have won one round. Good answer. And the score last time we checked in was tied, but currently it is not. It is 5-2 for the Firewolves, but they're talking about restarting with 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. But LRG does have those massive ping spikes, and although I don't know the rules all to the nail of the word, I do know that for NA and EU, and this is an EU match, the maximum ping is 150, and LRG is spiking well below over that. So, I don't know, just reporting what I am seeing. As I know right now you guys are seeing the pre-show screen, so I am just telling you what I see. If there are more technical difficulties, though, I don't know what to say. Retep, how was the recovery from the blue screen of death?
It was great. Thanks for asking. I'm not quite sure what happened. I got some system exception, but you know that does happen, and it always likes to happen at the worst time. I mean, this, to be fair, wasn't a terrible time. What we missed was that little bit of drama with the unpause. That's okay. We will see plenty more of that, I'm sure, later. We are seeing 5 players right now on blue, and 4 players on orange. So they really got everyone in here just to talk this out. Maybe we'll see if they can sort something out here and get unpaused soon. But they are just sitting around at the minute, just discussing. Looks like. Luke, will you give the inside scoop on what is happening? Where are they at the minute?
All right, I will unpause again.
Goldfish saying that he reckons that over 100 is bad. Well, that is true. 100 ping is pretty terrible, but it is also generally worth your teammates, I think, because it can cripple your regrabs. Depends what position you're in. But a goalie does not want a high ping because they don't want to be Chicago'd, which is where the disc goes through your hand. You grab it, but it still scores because of ping. And you don't want to ruin your own regrabs because you have high ping. So it's not ideal for either side. That is true, but it does happen sometimes. I know my teammates sometimes had days where their ping has been about 100 and well below 150, but in that 100 region. It does make sense to me to keep it there for the time being until we can get maybe some changes to the code especially for goalies, for that goalie advantage. If anyone doesn't know, the goalie ping advantage is where they're going to hopefully change it so that the goalie, if they save a goal on their side, that will take priority over anyone else's side. So if on your side you saved it, you will not get Chicago'd, and you will in fact have that. No, they have not pushed that PTS yet. That is still in the works apparently, and coming in the future at some date, but still as of yet undetermined.
Wait, hold on. I totally missed it. I was listening in on these people. What have they not pushed out yet? Oh, goalies and getting Chicago?
Oh, with the
there's a fix?
Goalie ping advantage, yeah. So what it is they're talking about it eventually. And it has been in talks for quite a while now. But basically, if you score a goal, the goalie has a certain amount of time, or anyone has a certain amount of time, for their client to report that they actually saved it before it goes through. So not much time, but just enough that if you, on your side, you grabbed it, it would count as you saving it, instead of just going through your hand and just ignoring that and counting it as a goal. But yeah, that's the idea.
I like that.
It would be good. It would be very, very good. Especially for these high-paying players. Goalies with high ping is very difficult to play.
And it'll probably be the same for like catching the disc too, right? Like if you catch it on your screen, but like even if you're like midfield, I mean, like it doesn't only work in the bubble, I assume.
Well, the focus is on the goal, because it only at the minute the goalie ping advantage only cares about goals scored. So if there's a goal scored, and then you say you've caught it actually, and it's not scored on your side, then that will count. Whereas if it's like thrown upfield and you catch it, there's no goal scored afterwards, so it won't count what you did. It won't look for it.
Right, even if it goes beyond your hand slightly.
Yes.
Yeah, fair, that makes sense. Yeah.
Maybe we'll see changes that in the future. The game is still changing. Okay, Team Klaw is asking if they can talk to you, Luke, right now.
Once again, if you are listening, we are not mods. So, I mean, I will love to chat with you sometime, but there is absolutely no insight I can give you on what to do in this situation. And in fact, if this goes on too longer, I would recommend making a VRML mod ticket, which you can do in the Discord. So make sure to do that. But it looks like we are going to have the unpause come out. Unpausing. Yes, we are.
We are? Brilliant.
So
I missed that.
Here we go. But yeah, if you do have any questions, the VOD is here. So, I mean, it's all here for you to see. As soon as we go to gameplay, we are not on the gameplay screen, by the way. But now we are. There we go. Round 3. 7 minutes left. Once again,
we're not.
There was Firewolves getting that 3 with the unpause early. Definitely weird. But we are here. So let's get it. As it is going to go into no stacks. Not quite sure what's going on, but it is just going to be held in the midfield by Mr. Pickle.
They are...
I think they're just going to score a 3? Because everyone's just dancing? Don't miss it. Oh, no, he missed it. Okay, well, I mean, that's one way of tying up the game again. There we go. All right. So I guess that answers our question as to what their solution was. It certainly was a working solution. Next time, for anybody who does watch the VOD, you can just go into settings, hit restart, and then click 7 minutes, 8 seconds left and just set the score as opposed to doing this. But we just burned a minute, so that's fine. Both these teams tied. 6 minutes left. It's almost like a pub game. Here we go. As this is going to get intercepted by LaFoot. LaFoot going back into the side of the Firewolves. Firewolves bouncing high. And it's going to go into the hands of nobody as they are not there to recover. How's it going, Matt? But Blitz clears it downfield. And into the hands of the wall.
LRG now looking for that long clear field. Oh, but Nova is in position to save that one. Stopping coming through. LaFoot now on his own. Trying to walk out field. Dodges at the attacker. Can he get through? And he does get through to that quick 2-pointer. Putting them in the lead again.
Yeah, really back and forth game so far. Keep in mind, the score is 7-5. But there is still lots of time remaining. And I believe that these people are going to win the game. I don't know which people, but some of these people are going to win the game. And we're going to find out whom right now as he's going to get slapped upfield by Mr. Pickle. Mr. Pickle bouncing into the bubble. He's not. The disc is. And it's going to go low. And it's going to go back into LaFoot's hands. LaFoot just juking around. Going for the cut pass. Mr. Pickle saved by Before Silent. But Before Silent can't get it again as their teammates do not rotate in to defend in time. LaFoot putting 2 more on the board. 9-5 is the score for Klaw.
Unfortunate there, but we are going to see, yeah, a 4-point lead now coming from Klaw. Again, crowd were favouring at the beginning a win from Firewolves, so we'll see now. Klaw really fighting their way forward in this and making sure they earn this win they are getting right now, or at least the lead they're getting right now. And maybe a win coming out after this. Blitz now taking it, looking for a quick behind the goal, and he does make it! Earning that one back, nice 2-pointer.
That's what we needed to see, man. That's exactly what you needed to see if you are a Firewolves fan. I know I say that a lot. I always say, if you are this person fan, that's what you want to see. But it's true. You know, Firewolves putting 2 points on the board. Pepsi says, yes, effects. All right. As it is going to get picked up by Mr. Pickle and cleared downfield.
Here's the just coming in, who doesn't quite connect there. So Mr. Pickle is going to take it again. Able to stay at the sun there and the pass up, but unfortunately just throwing it a little bit upfield, not to a teammate, and so well, by the time Nova gets it, he is stunned out. Blitz and Blitz working together now on a little blitzy stack upfield, but no, not quite stacking it, and so Pickle is going to take it again, looking for that attack. Upside down, pass that goes to Nova there. Nova, though, not quite getting that pass, unfortunately, and Blitz is going to take it again, throwing it back upfield.
All the way down and all the way into the hands of nobody, but who's going to be there to recover? It will be Mania. Let's see what they can do with it now. He's getting pressured by Blitz. Blitz the original, not LRG. As this is going to bounce upfield, but it's going to bounce into the hands of LRG now. LRG passing it up, passing to Blitz. Blitz, it's 2-on-2. Is he going to go for the cut shot? No, the goalie is not stunned, so it is an easy save, as it is going to bounce out back into the neutral zone.
LRG now trying to jump away from Nova. Nova getting the pressure, not letting go, so he gets a quick pass off to Blitz. Blitz passing back, but LRG misses that one, unfortunately, so Ligma takes it. But Ligma going for an attack. Oh, I understand that as well. You're right, they need to do more. These passes are going to get in here. Blitz going for that backboard shot, or at least trying to pass somewhere at the back. Not quite getting it, and now Blitz does finish it. I can't remember if that was the same Blitz or LRG Blitz. Who knows? There's too many Blitzes, but regardless, they did bring them back to 9-all right now.
All the way back to 9-all. That's what we wanted to see. Just to see an overtime in round 3. So here we go, as there is 2 minutes 15 on the clock. Next goal gets the advantage, at least, and dare I say, gets that much closer to winning. Let's see who can do it. But Blitz is going to get stunned in the face as he does clear downfield, but downfield right into the hands of Mr. Pickle. But people are trying to intercept that. No, he's going to have it, and he's going to clear it right back where it came from.
All the way upfield now, the Stacks are chasing it down. Nova looking for it. Nova's open goal right here. Takes their time and is going to dunk it in, putting them back in the lead again. Got so back and forth here. Honestly, both these teams are fighting so hard to keep on top right now.
These people, man, what a back and forth game. Klaw 2 points up, but still lots of time remaining. Also, I agree in chat, water is the best drink. Hydrate. Make sure these people are certainly hydrating because they are sweating this game out. That's going to be a long pass to Blitz. Blitz to Ligma. Ligma to the back of the net. It's tied with 1 minute left on the clock.
Now, yep, I like the hydrate comment there. That was good. It is important to stay hydrated. If it is a hot day for you, it's hot here. If it is for you there, you stay hydrated. Drink some water. We don't have a hydrate redeem on this channel, but if we did, I would be redeeming it for all of you right now. Mr. Pickle is going to throw it into that left tunnel. 11-all again, 50 seconds left. This goal is going to win the game. Nova now, looking for it, not quite able to get it though, so Ligma's going to take it instead. Ligma getting that long clear upfield, doesn't quite make it as it bounces back. Blitz taking it now, no, Blitz is stolen by LaFoot. LaFoot's going to work upfield, not his teammates a little bit too close to be able to get that pass up. But Nova drops it. Unfortunate, Nova is stunned out now, and LRG Blitz is going to take that long clear upfield. 30 seconds left, Luke.
30 seconds on the clock. It's a stack race. Who's there? Oh, it's going to be Mania on the back line. Dare I say it's round 3 OT? Who called it in chat earlier? Let me know. Someone did. As Gems, how's it going? I appreciate casting with Retep as well. Huge shout out to Retep. Anyway, Mr. Pickle is going downfield. 10 seconds. I almost bounced in. 7 seconds. He's going to get a shot. No, he won't. Mr. Pickle. No. It's going to go to OT. Guys, round 3 OT. What? Oh my goodness. Let's go. Man, what a game. But we're going to go right into it. Who's going to win it?
Absolutely.
Do you still believe in Firewolves? Do you believe in Klaw? Let me know in the chat. Retap, take it away.
All to play for here. 2 minutes in this overtime round and only 1 goal to go. It's going to headbutt into the Klaw side, but Nova's not having any of it. Nova sending it straight back upfield. Not quite able to get it back though, so they are going to take it again. That snap isn't good. Chasing it down right now is these two players. Lefoot throwing it upfield into the Klaw side. The Firewolf side, sorry, but Silent is in position as a perma goalie apparently to stop that one. Working it back into the midfield onto the right tunnel. Blitz now, walking upfield, looking for the pressure on him, but no pressure's coming at him. There it finally comes. He's jumping it. He's blocking it. He's looking for it. He gets the pass across. Oh, but Blitz just misses that one, so they're going to look again for another attack.
Another attack, and both teams heavily supported in chat. I love to see it. But they're on offense. Firewolves is cut pass, but Nova is there to intercept. 1 minute left in the first round of OT as Before Silent picks it up in the back line. But Lefoot now on the stack with Nova. Nova gets boosted ahead. Lefoot, maybe the pass to Nova. Is he looking for it? But there's the rotation down. That pass is not connecting to where he wants it to be, as it's going to get picked up by Ligma, who sends it back the other way.
These teams not quite able to get in position for the attack before defenders can get there on both sides. Mr. Pickle now. Looking, just taking his time up here. Sitting on this block, waiting for some pressure. There it comes. So he's going to use the opportunity to go to Lefoot. They're going for an attack now. Oh, before he can get it, he is stunned out. 35 seconds left. We might see a second OT coming out right here.
Oh, never say never. And there's still 30 seconds. Lots of time to score. How's it going, Holmesy Holmes? But Nova clearing it downfield. It's bouncing. It's bouncing into the hands of nobody. 25 seconds on the clock. Blitz getting blitzed in the face as Nova's going to pick it up. Can they do it? Can they do it?
Oh!
No! Saved by Before Silent on the back line. 15 seconds. Shot saved! What a save from the defense of Firewolves. 10 seconds on the clock. Cleared back the other way. 5 seconds now. 3, 2, 1, and we're going to overtime round 2.
Oh my god, how close is this? That was ridiculous. Those double save there was so nicely done there. Blitz diving in the way after Silent had saved the first one. Again, another overtime coming out. 2 minutes, 1 goal to go. Who is going to get this one? Go on, Luke. You take this joust.
Time will tell. Let's see. Here we go. Round 2 OT. We love to see it. Winner takes all. Next goal wins. Mr. Pickle. Long bounce. Claw. No! Oh, that's saved by Before Silent on the back line. As it's going to go back into the midfield now. And into the hands of the offender. Ligma. 1-on-1. Go!
It appears that Luke's mic did cut out there at the end. That cheer. Too excited again. As has happened before. But yeah, that is going to seal the win there for the Firewolves. Welcome back, Luke. What a game! Oh my lord. That was intense as hell.
What? Wow! What a shot. My mic died. I don't know what happened. But anyway, what a game from these two teams. Round 3, OT2. Man. Wow, Fireball is taking it in 3. I guess all the connoisseurs were right. And I guess the captain of Fireballs, Before Silent, saying what she said and sticking to what she said before the game, which was nervous. But we will win for the people. And they did.
Oh, Team Klaw wants to sing Weller Man at the end. I'm not sure we can unmute mics for this, just in case, but you never know how these things can go when you unmute mics. But, you know, I'm sure we can all imagine it singing. If you just type it in the chat, then we will sing along in our heads for you. But regardless, what a beautiful game. You're absolutely right. So close there by both these teams. So well played. Lovely clean diamond plays. I gotta say, quick shout out there for that Blitz and Silent double save. in that round. That was beautiful, and they really, really were able to just like hold that game together, and that honestly probably got them the win.
Yeah, it really did. That defensive play from Firewolves certainly kept them in it to win it, and that they did. But don't go too far away. There is another game right now. Whalers, their first game ever in VRML, playing against Biohazard. That's going to be a banger. Don't go too far away. Once again, it's been Retep on cams and casting. Huge shout out to him, despite the technical issues, and myself, Luke. Thanks for joining us this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are in the world. We'll be back. See you in 2.
Jackson Jills, I'm Matsuya Demui, and this is 3 Minute Meta. Bubble defense is going to be the final topic I cover in what I am calling the core of this series. This is not the end of 3 Minute Meta, but it is the end of this more structured and general section. Each new video in the series will be covering a specific aspect of strategy, going into a short deep dive or breakdown of why strategy did or did not work in a given scenario, or covering other topics that this first section did not, such as launch configurations or more specific plays in a given scheme. But with that out of the way, let's talk about bubble defense. The concepts behind bubble defense are fairly simple and straightforward. If the offense breaks through mid, drop back and defend the bubble. Once you're in the bubble, coordinate your coverage. Cover lanes at the edge and cover bodies in the bubble. And most importantly, never leave the goal uncovered. Of course, in simplifying to such a degree, we're ignoring a lot of nuance and more specific strategies. But much like everything else in Echo Arena, the specifics can be innumerable, and the meta, particularly in regards to defense, is still actively evolving. When set up in the bubble, it is common to see the offense hold the disc deep in the neutral zone. Their intent is to draw out your defense. In general, if you have the lead, you can let them sit there and burn the clock down. However, if you are behind, all that time lost is time that you could use to regain the lead. If you decide to challenge the disc carrier, there are two general options, single or chain. The trade-offs here should be apparent. A single player is more vulnerable and will generally take longer to get back to the bubble, but if they get stuck out, you are down only that one player. A chain, on the other hand, may be more effective and can get back to the bubble quicker, but if they get stuck out, you're down 2 players. Neither option is more ideal as a rule. It ultimately comes down to which option your specific team is better at executing or which option your specific opponent is more vulnerable to. If the offense is setting up just outside the bubble, commit your defenders to covering their shot lanes. In general, don't leave the bubble to cover the player, but rather stay inside the bubble while keeping your body between that player and the goal. As the offense starts sending players into the bubble, these players should be called or assigned and covered man to man. Be mindful of stunning here, as a poorly timed stun on your part could end up as a well-timed invulnerability on their part. If coverage is solid, the disc carrier may opt to drive in instead of pass. If a defender is going to dive at the carrier, they should be diving in the pass lane to the player they were otherwise covering. Alternatively, if the goalie decides to dive, whether at a diving player or a loose disc, the nearest defender should immediately rotate into the goal to cover for the goalie. There are many specific coordination and coverage options while defending the bubble. However, the manner in which you assign players to coverage is less important than simply coordinating those assignments. As long as you take that first step in coordination, your specific tactics can evolve over time. So that's it for the core of 3 Minute Meta. It may or may not be a few weeks before the next part of the series continues, but it will return. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to learn the meta of Echo Arena. This VR sport has become my passion, and your success is my success. The only way this sport becomes the thing we all want it to be is if we become the players we are all determined to become. So again, thank you for your interest in the Echo Arena meta. With all that said, I've been Matsuya Demui. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful season. Good afternoon, Jackson Jills. I'm Matsuya Demui, and this is 3 Minute Meta. In this installment, we are going to cover resets. In the next couple videos, we will be going over neutral zone offense, but before we can do that, we need to touch on resets. A common synonym for reset is a back pass, but these are in fact two distinct things. A back pass is nothing more than the act of sending a pass to a teammate in the direction of your own goal. A reset, on the other hand, is a specific type of back pass with a specific purpose. When you send a reset to your backliner, you are in effect resetting the play. You are restarting your attack effort. When we talked about zones, we also talked about the 2 stages of attack in Echo Arena, and that these 2 stages are at mid and bubble. So when you are resetting the play, you are allowing your team to properly set up for an attack on either the mid or the bubble. In either situation, this setup is taking place in a neutral zone, and that back pass, that reset, is being sent to a player in the backfield of that given neutral zone. So when is it appropriate to reset the play? This is actually fairly simple to define. A reset will generally only occur in the following situations. 1. You've just broken through mid and are intending to set up to attack the bubble. 2. You just forced a turnover in your own zone. Or 3. Your first attempt to attack a zone failed and you have maintained or regained possession of the disc. This isn't to say that you should always reset in these situations. Rather, there just really aren't any other situations that will call for a reset. It's an obvious point to be sure, but only because in making it we ignore the nuance of exactly when a reset is most appropriate. Another important factor to consider when calling for a reset is your numbers situation. How many players do they have between the disc and the attack zone, and how many players do you have for a coordinated attack? If your number is smaller, you likely want to reset the play in order to obtain a better number situation. One of the most difficult bad habits to break in Echo Arena is the inclination to always be moving forward, which also makes resets one of the most difficult good habits for a team to develop. The core of the breakdown lies in a lack of strategic consideration. If you're in a situation that would otherwise call for a reset, you are likely in a situation where the defense has an advantage. If you continue to drive forward despite being at a disadvantage, you increase the chances that the defense will stop the drive and force a turnover. This is a poor strategic decision, even if it sometimes still earns you a goal. You have to train yourself both as a team and as an individual to recognize your strategic situation at any given time. Being able to break down the arena into simple terms, in this case numbers, makes it easier to keep an eye on the overall strategic situation. So long as you're aware of your number situation, you should typically be able to determine when it is appropriate to reset the play. So in the next 2 videos, we'll be going over neutral zone offense, which I break down into 2 sections: turnover offense and bubble offense. Following those videos will be my bubble defense episodes, so to those of you that have been requesting it, this is your roadmap to when I intend to deliver on that. But as always, I thank you very much for watching. I've been Monsieur Demouy. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.
Welcome back to VRML 2, man. What a game, what a banger between Klaw and the Firewolves. But we have another one for you. Whalers against Biohazard. And this is a match to watch. Whalers' first match in VRML ever. Biohazard established a little bit more. 4 games still currently played, and they won 3 of them, so they're on fire so far. But man, I'm excited. Are you excited, Retep?
I am excited, definitely. It's always good to see these new teams coming up here, see what they can pull out. And I want to point out as well that literally every player on Whalers, it looks like it is their first game completely. So none of them have played even as a team or as individual players anywhere on any teams in the VRML. So completely fresh, and what a start to get your first match casted. We'll see, so we can all see here. We can see what they pull out and what they've learned.
We certainly can. I did get a chance to talk to both the teams before the match, and even though Biohazard is ranked over 130 more ranks higher on the ladder, they're not taking it easy. Biohazard, some game tech saying, I know they got some real skilled players, but maybe their teamwork is not that good. Who knows? But he's not discounting them whatsoever, knowing that these players, just because they're untested, doesn't mean that they're not good. On the flip side, Whalers are just looking to have a good time. Bela123 says, they're just really excited to play, and as a new team, it's so much fun to see the great community of the game, and I couldn't agree more. Huge shout out to all of you for taking the time out of your day, out of your morning, out of your life to watch this game. We all love Echo Arena. This certainly wouldn't be as fun for Retep and I, Luke, if you guys weren't here. But man, Retep, what are you looking to see from this new team Whalers, the untested? What are you really hoping to see from this new team that allegedly is bronze, but they could be diamond for all we know?
Well, I mean, obviously the big thing I want to see from them right here is just going to be if they can get their stacks together and if they can get their passes strong. That's obviously the classic you want to see in these new teams, and something that we don't want to see in pubs often. Pubs, you don't really see so many of those passes, so many stacks coming out. So that transition to team, the VRML team, means that they are going to have to start learning that, and we'll have to see how far they've got with that, and if they're accomplished enough with that to get some nice clean passes across, some nice clean regrabs, and some good attacks together.
I certainly hope to see that too. I certainly hope to see that from every game ever. So definitely a great answer there, Peter. Once again, Peter is on, or rather, Retep is on cams and casting, and I am just being a caster, just basic caster, and I am Luke. But thank you all for joining us today. The things are out. The poke is out. The ready up is out. Let's see if they can do it. Sometimes people don't see it, though. But are they going to hit it? And Crimtane just slammed the door. We're going to start this round 1. Hopefully this one goes to round 3. Maybe even triple OT. But probably not. But I certainly can hope so and dream. As we are going to start this round 1. Whalers' first joust ever in VRML against Biohazard. Let's take it away, Retep.
So coming in here, both sides coming in very nice and quick, but Biohazard are the ones who are going to take that first one. Game Tech now, throwing it quite a long nice joust throw there. Not quite able to hit his teammate, but making a nice dent upfield. Socking a tree, getting that stun and a grab off him, and passing it. Nice little back pass there, very nice actually, what we want to see from these players. Crim, going to go for an attack, but not quite making it, so Game's going to take it. Game is going to get that dunk, and that is going to be the first goal of the match.
First of many, I hope. But 25 seconds in, Game Tech puts his team on the board. Definitely showing that 4 game of experience working for them. But Whalers still looking to reply. And they have time. Lots of time. Let's see what they can do. First time with Joust advantage. Skilleth with the disc. That's not what you want to see. As it gets stolen for a 3. As it's going to be 5 points now on the board for Biohazard.
Oh, what a quick regrab that was from the side of Biohazard there. Just flying out before Whalers had a chance to know what was happening to them. Whalers got to be ready for that. You know, got to remember that. Got to take that into account that they have a very fast stack on their side. And we're going to see them now, take save again. Here we go. Make sure you're
Hello. We have all the replay buffers and everything. All right, we're going to go into the game. But it's now 8-0 as Biohazard just scored a 3. But Zitoni on the side of Whalers gets their first goal. 2 points. Now the score is 8-6 for the side of Biohazard.
There we go. Just jumping in there at the end just to see that one happen. Apologies for that. I'm not quite sure why that happened. I'm going to have to do a little bit of tech investigation after this. But regardless, in the meantime, we are going to see a joust coming out here from Biohazard in return. Game tree now. Game Tech, so taking that, but not quite off in time. So we're going to see him stunned out. Zay looking for that pass back. He does get a nice pass backwards, so Bay is going to take it. Instead, Bay looking for that shot. Oh, but just being it off of the goal there. Not quite able to finish that one. And Socking a Tree is going to look to get this one cleared out.
Cleared all the way back downfield. And maybe getting off those cobwebs that never knew existed. On the side of Whalers, definitely still lots of time to score more points. And they're looking to do exactly that. But Crimtane has the disc on the side of Biohazard, looking to extend their lead. However, it doesn't quite connect. It's going to be a dribble. No, it's just going to be a pass. But can we see those stacks like Retep said? Yes, they can. But it's just going to be a little bit too high. And it's instead going to be Zitoni with the long shot. But the big C is on the defense. And it's going to stop it. But it's going to bounce back out of the bubble now. And it's going to be wiggled around by Mitchie. As it's going to be bouncing down into the hands of Sock in a Tree. Who's going to clear it out?
Yeah, both teams now chasing it down, but clearly in the lead here is Whalers, taking it with 3 different players. Nice pass there to that block. Oh, but it's going to see Game now throwing it, stealing it, and throwing it straight back upfield into their bubble. Can they get there first? Sock in a Tree does. Sock in a Tree's going to go for that open goal. Oh my god, what a save there. Mitchell jumping through the shield to save that one, through the goal to save it even, and stopping that one from going through.
What a save from the side of Whalers. Absolutely keeping them in this game with 6 minutes remaining and 6-point differential on the clock. There's still lots of time, but lots of ways to go. Sockin' and Tree wants none of it, though. Goes for another shot. Goes for another pass instead. Crimtane up, intercepted by Mitchie. Great job from him on the back line. As it is going to bounce into the hands of Bela, who's going to get stunned for their efforts. Sockin' and Tree not wanting to stop this offense. They wanted to stop when they score. Dodges around 1, but holds it for too long. Gets the stun. Save from Skilleth. And it's going to go on the back line. It's not over. Sock in a Tree. Can they do it? Can they do it? Yes, they can. 8-point lead for Biohazard.
Oh, beautiful there. What a lovely attack on the side of Biohazard there. Really just showing those game advantage that they've got at the minute. The experience in the VRML. But, you know, 5 minutes ago, not even half the time yet. Plenty of time for Whalers to turn this around. Just gotta learn from their mistakes here. Michelle's throwing in that left hand a little bit too fast though on that QB. And so it is gonna fly all the way upfield. But can it get perfect for them? If they can take it right now, they can go for an attack. Oh, we're gonna see ZX going for it. ZX go for it. Oh, and he does! Tony taking that back shot to get a 2-pointer on the board.
Tony keeping a minute, 6-point differentials again with 5 minutes, just under half this game remaining though. Do they have enough time? I certainly believe that they do, but time will tell, as it is going to be Biohazard with the just advantage now. Bouncing low, but not connecting, as it is going to get picked up for the reset pass, but it's going to go right to Sock in a Tree. That's not where it wanted to go. As Sock in a Tree, he's going to pass it up to GameTech. GameTech walking upfield, passing back to Sock. Sock getting the stun off with the disc in the other hand. It's a 2-on-1. And it's going to just get easily picked up by Skilleth, who's going to clear it back the other way.
So close there, but back and forth, these teams really just almost like experimenting their own playstyle and learning it, making sure they can improve these attacks as much as they can. And they are getting better as it goes on, and much cleaner. We're going to see Bay now going for that nice clear, just getting there first before the stun hits him. Flying there into the Biohazard side. Game Tech, though, does not wanting that. Looking for that clear to get it up on the away from them. He's going to go for it, and there it goes all the way through, all the way past that stack there, bouncing into their bubbles. Can they chase it down in time? There is no stack, though, formed at the minute from Biohazard, but Sock in a Tree does float there first. Looking for that long pass. Teammates are not with him at the minute. They're a little bit too back. One is in goal, one is in the back line. Sock in a Tree judging the defenders, kicking for that shot, but not quite able to take it. So gets another shot, but Skill is able to save that one and throw it back away from them.
Skill, what an amazing goalie. Multiple amazing saves so far this game, as well as Mitchie. Great defensive play on the side of Whalers. Now I want to see their offensive play, and we're going to get a taste right here. It's going to bounce in the hands of Zatoni. Zatoni crossing it over, but not quite connecting with Skilleth. End-to-end play from all these players, but Skilleth is not going to get there first. It's going to get picked up by GameTech. GameTech clearing it down the field, just going for the dump and clear. Definitely part of the meta. However, it's going to get picked up first by Mitchie, who is looking for Mick. I realize there's an L there at the end. I don't know. Whatever. It's going to be stunned there in the midfield, and Sock in the Tree is going to dump it back into this Whaler zone.
We're going to see now the team is chasing it down. GameTech looking for it. They always get there first, but do they have a pass option? I want to point out real quick that Biohazard do have a permanent goalie sat back there in their goal at the minute, so they only have 3 players for these attacks. 3 players versus 3 defenders can be difficult for them, and it is proving difficult there, as I'm going to call him Mish. If anyone knows better, please let me know, but he's going to take that one and take it upfield. Not quite get the clear, but going to take it again and throwing it way up now.
Way up and into the hands of Big C, who is their defender, permanent defender. It's going to bounce not where he wants it to. It's going to bounce into the hands of no one, as it is going to get picked up eventually by Skilleth here. Great saves from him so far this game. Can he get some goals too? He can't, but Bela can! It's going to be 4-point differential. 2 more points on the board for the side of Whalers.
What a lovely backboard shot there. That goalie just committing his jump out to try and save them, but not quite able to get around that backboard shot. It's so lovely. I mean, freeing it to from what was it, 2 to 10 to now 6 to 10 in just a few minutes. Plenty of time for them to get 2 more goals here, which will bring them to at least even, maybe even in the lead right now. Sock, though, looking to try and change that. Passing it outfield. Nice little bypass there to Krim. Krim now passing upfield, though they're all but Zatoni is there to save that one and get the clear. Could this be the next goal they're looking for?
I certainly hope so. I want to see this game being as close as possible, and I certainly want to see a round 3, my favorite round, as people who know me like to say. But it is going to be picked up by Mitchie. Mitchie clearing out now, right into the hands of GameTech. GameTech looking to extend their lead with 1 minute remaining. Time is on their side. They don't need to do anything, but the defenders do need to push, as they are. Whalers, great job from him picking up the stick. If they go for a dribble, are they going to go? It's going to bounce unfavorably, though. Oh, shoot. As there is only 1 player back in net, but we've seen so many amazing saves so far, and there's another! Great pressure from Zatoni, caught back alone, pressuring the pass, and not getting the shot to get away. But with 40 seconds left on the clock, I think this game is slightly out of reach. Potentially with 2 threes, but I think it's just too much of an ask at this point. But there's still lots of time to score for the side of... No! Biohazard hits the post, as it is going to bounce out into the neutral zone. 30 seconds now. Who can get more points? Next goal, at the very least, get some momentum going into round 2. And that's what we want to see if you are a fan of these teams, and I certainly am. It is going to be game tech, 17 seconds on the clock. Sock in a tree, but Sock's just looking like he's going to slow the game down. But passing up to Crimtane. Crimtane's not shot! And that's not good as the time ticks down from 7.
We're going to see now last attack here from Game. Game shooting that overhand shot, but the overhand shot not quite accurate enough for him today. And that is going to not quite make it. So the round is going to go there to Biohazard.
Yeah, really good game from both these teams. Biohazard, be expected, you know, definitely expected to be a little bit cleaner, a little bit faster regrabs, a little bit better passing. However, this is Whaler's first match in VRML. This is so important to note that, you know, they're just getting started. And they have some amazing goaltending, man. Skilleth, huge saves. Mitchie, huge saves. And Tony, huge pressure. Bela, great pressure on the offensive zone. This team believes, and it all starts here. So yeah, I mean, hey, the guy in chat, I'm trying to find your name, who's looking to join a team, we're not sure you're good enough, just go for it, man. Just go for it. Doesn't matter if you're level 20. There's people that might be harder to find a team if you're level 20, but, you know, just ask your friends. You know, just have fun, man. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. And huge shout out to all of you for taking the time out of your day to watch this game we all know and love, Echo Arena. But let's hook our attention to these players. I mean, Retep, what can Whalers do to make sure that they secure round 2?
The big thing is going to have to be their regrabs at the minute, right? Their regrabs are a little bit too slow coming, and that means they're not able to get that disc fast enough to get the in time for the take possession. I'm going to switch over to the round 2 start right here. But a few more passes, a few more of those regrabs upfield to make sure they're nice and clear is going to get them these rounds. See if they can do it, as coming out right now out of the tunnel is going to be Sock taking it first. Sock still ahead for that, I think. Throwing it upfield to Game Tech. Game Tech with an open goal. Can he make it in time? He is going to try, but he is going to ding it, unfortunately, and it is going to fly away into the corner.
Fly away into the sunset, but no, into the sunset of Sock, as it's going to go another save from Skilleth. Amazing save so far this game. Huge shout out to Skilleth, absolutely showing their skill. As it's going to be Sock now walking back in one to continue this offense, passing down to Crimtane. Crimtane cut, or maybe it was a shot, but not finding the back of the net. It's going to bounce though. Back in the hands of Sock. Sock looking low, looking high, but Mitchie has something to say about it, and that's no thanks. I'll rather take that from you, and he does. And it's going to go all the way downfield. Now for a stack race. Who's there first? It's going to be Game Tech, who gets the stun and picks up the disc. But that's not the clear that he was looking for, but that was, as he's going to clear it back the other way.
Skill now able to be in position to take it first. Not what that stack was looking for, but also not what he was looking for. And he just accidentally bounced it there off of Trench and the floor. Crim now, looking for work way upfield, looking for his teammates. There he finds them, socking a tree, looking, oh, and there's the pass to him, there's the cut, oh, and Skill is able to use those skills to save another one. Very nicely done.
Very nicely done so far. Ponce, nice to see you. Supporting your team there on the side of Biohazard, but it's going to be Whalers on the offensive side. Can they get the disc? No, they can't. The clear is good, but it's into the hands of Zatoni. Zatoni going over for the pass, but just like how Retep said last game, definitely needing to practice those moving passes, as it is harder to pass it. You can't lead your other player as much, but that's going to be a long 3. No, it's going to hit the shield, that pesky shield, stopping all those saves and goals. But Sock getting the bounce, not getting the goal though. It's going to go into the hands of Zatoni and back the other way.
I have just a moment here. I just want to mention about the making a team at low level. I actually made my team way back at level 25 or something. And we've been playing together for the last year or so. So, you know, definitely no time like the present to start making it. And we're going to see Sock on a tree now. Go for an attack. And they're going to make it into the goal there. A lovely 2-pointer to start this game off at last.
Wow. Great team play coming from the side of Biohazard. Sock just sticking it to him, finding the back of the net. Sock is an MVP, says Infernet Galaxy. Definitely a fan of Biohazard. But here we go, as it is going to go back to the midfield. And once down to Whalers, Bela, can they do it? I don't know if it's here or here, but it's going to be in the hands of Game Tech and clearing it right back where it came from. But once again, that clear was not good. Mitchie is there to recover, slapping it back the other way, and back the other way again, says Crimtane.
Flying outfield now is going to be Baylor taking it first, not letting that one go near their goal. Nice on clear from them. Delivers it upfield again. Oh, bouncing back a little bit, but can they get there first? The stack from Biohazard has missed it a little bit. So we're going to see Mish taking it again, or Michael, maybe even. Not sure, but Krim now in position, saving that one. Just taking their time, able to get that nice on clear back into the hands of Skill.
Skill picking it up now, and certainly showing his defensive power. Let's see if his offensive one, but it's not going to quite connect as it is going to bounce into the neutral zone, but right back into the hands of Whalers actually. So not the clear that they were looking for on the side of Biohazard, but that's just a clear upfield to nobody. But who's going to be there first? Let's see. Let's find out right now, as all three players on Whalers are going to cluster for it and hit the post on that shot. And bouncing out of the bubble now, it's going to be back in the neutral zone. But man, what a back and forth game in this round 2 so far. Whalers definitely turning up the heat. They are still down by 2, but looking a lot cleaner the second round.
Absolutely, and they can see if they can up their game a little bit. If they can get 1 free point here, then they are going to be in the lead. Sock in a tree though, taking it now, looking for that attack, ducking under that defender, and he's going to throw it to GameTech, and GameTech is going to be the one to finish that round off. Or finish that point off, not round.
Yeah. Man, and just absolutely great team play from the side of Biohazard. Definitely showing just how much and how little, I guess, 4 games can do for you. The Whalers, lots to learn. I'm excited to see what happens from here. Just to expand upon Menacing's Mage's point, you learn more with the team, and the best part is you learn together. 100% agree on that one. And Whalers definitely coming into this game with that attitude, just looking about the community and having a good time. And that, I hope they are. As Bela now picks up the disc, clearing it downfield to their teammate, Zatoni gets stunned and stolen from her hands as Sock in a Tree is going to go for the long 3, and it's GameTech hitting it! 7 points on the board for Biohazard.
Wow, what a lovely long shot. 30 meters at 17 meters a second. Not the kind of shot you often see at these Diamond games, so very impressive for them to get it in there, and just what they needed right now to get them a nice strong lead ahead. With 4 minutes 40, gotta say, Whalers are definitely going to be hard-pressed to come back from this right now. They're going to have to up the game a little bit, but they can't start right now, as GameTech is going to re-grab over to them and steal it out of their hand.
Onto their hand and in the back of the net. You hate to see it, but GameTech is absolutely popping off the second round. I think that's at least 5 points for him alone. 9-0 is the score with half this game remaining. I'm going to say it, Biohazard is on track to get 20, but Whalers looking to respond. Let's see what they can do.
The pass that down into left tunnel. Sony now looking for a long shot of his own. Passes it up there to the ceiling, and Skillef takes it. Skillef now on his own looking for that attack. Oh, but not able to finish it as he is stunned out at the last second. Thrown back upfield now. Both teams going to be looking to get here first. Who's going to get it? Walking over here is Sock. Sock with an open goal now. Can he make it? No. Taking his time. A little bit too much maybe. No, but not enough. Oh, and there is the bounce shot to finish that one off. And a lovely 2-pointer. 11-0 right now.
Man, what a game. First game was 8-10, I think, or 6-10? 8-10? What does it say on Up Deck? What did you put?
It is 6-10.
6-10. 6-10 was correct. Inferno Galaxy. But, wow. 11-0 is certainly more dominant. Definitely turning up the heat, figuring out how to adapt to Whalers' gameplay. But this is going to be the opportunity to advance the score, and they shall. Skilleth end-to-end play. 2 points on the board for Whalers.
Wow, what a quick turnaround there. Instantly just, I mean, that goal was, what, 11 seconds? There you go, you can see. Very nicely done. They really need to keep this up. They're going to win this back, but there is still time. There is only 9 points in it. It's only 3 3-pointers. How hard can it be?
Definitely easier said than done. But GameTech looking to get another 3 as his teammate is looking and walking in just to stun the goalie. And he at least is going to just play time, force the defender out, gets the stun as well, catches Bela out. Now it's a 2-on-1, goes for the shot, but gets stunned. Zatoni, great defense. Once again, amazing defense from Whalers. I would love to see them connect on those offensive passes, but their defense has been absolutely phenomenal, putting it together. But getting the slap downfield now, as they are looking to put together an offense with a stack race, but the stack race will be cleanly won by Sock. In a tree, that is. And he's going to get stunned, but his teammate will be there to recover as they're looking to go back the other way.
Well, bounces down the middle are not quite able to be taken there by skill. And bouncing into the Whalers side, there's Sock again, open goal, can he make it? He cannot, just about. He's going to go for it again, but no, again, he's missing under the pressure. Game Tech now, with that stack, able to get it, and that is going to finish it. A lovely 2-pointer.
Yeah, absolutely great game coming from the side of Biohazard. Very dominating, but Game Tech, huge shout out to him. He scored 17 of the 23 total points from his side. So absolutely popping off this game, and a lot of them were assisted. So great job from his team with those team play. That's how you win games. It's a team game after all. There's some quote I was gonna make, but I don't remember the quote. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's it. Thank you, Brain. But Game Tech does get stunned holding the disc for too long. As Tony picks it up, there's still time to score more points. Cut pass. No, not quite connecting, as it is gonna go back down into the neutral zone.
Game Tech now looking to get out of there. Not able though. Time. So Bay's going to go for it. Bay gets stunned out as well. Can anyone finish this? Bay now doesn't look like it's chased down again. No skill. No, not quite. Skill misses it, and the regrab's going to get there first from Game Tech. That regrab looks like the only one we've had seen in this game so far, and it is the critical one.
Yeah, very few regrabs coming from both these teams. I think we have seen a few more, just not necessarily so important of integral part of the play. However, definitely a clean one, as Big C is going to, from the back line, going to go right back the other way. It's going to go bouncing into the hands of Game Tech, and Game Tech adds 3 more to the score. Now hitting 20 points by himself. 26 points in total from the side of Biohazard, but absolutely great play from Biohazard and Game Tech to secure this game in 2. As with 10 seconds remaining, that will be all.
So nicely played here. That's going to get the last little joust here. You can throw it upfield. Doesn't quite escape. And that is going to be at the time. It runs out right now. And the game runs out for a win for Biohazard.
Yeah, absolutely dominant win from Biohazard. Keeping up the momentum as they did come off a loss. That first loss ever. For that team. So maybe playing a bit of an easier team this week, as this is their first game. But I'm excited to see what Whalers can do. As I said, absolutely amazing defense. I can't iterate that enough. And defense wins games as long as you can score a little bit. So Whalers definitely needing to work on that offensive pressure, on those passes, on those high percentage plays, getting those short passes to get that, triangle formation that we're so used to seeing walking into the offensive zone. But they certainly do have their defense down packed. Well, at least more than their offense, but I'm excited to see what Whalers can do here in the last few weeks of the season. How about you, Retep?
I fully agree with that. And the Biohazard defense was so nice, especially with that permanent goalie sitting back. Not a great strategy generally for if you can utilize that goalie in attacks, it can be really good for you. But while they're here in the minute and in these ranks now, and as they're learning together, that goalie is doing some beautiful goals, and it is helping their defense so much. They really are utilizing them nicely. And I agree with the Whalers, they should work on their defense a little bit. This game, if they'd man-marked and each had one player they were marking and defending against, then they would have had one person on every attacker because the other player was in goal. So they probably could have got a lot more saves in here. Unfortunate for them. Just to clarify as well on the regrab thing, I was saying, what I meant was that the only regrab pair we've seen, as opposed to the only regrab, the first regrab. So yeah, they've only really seen one regrab pair that I can remember, which was that blue pair flying around. We don't really see any, as far as I remember, from the Whalers. So that's something for them to work on. If they can get some more regrabs out there and get some more mobility in their game, then they'll be able to get some more wins and actually improve very quickly.
Yeah, absolutely great game. Mega fun rather. That is the game. That is the second round, and Biohazard takes it in 2. So I don't know if you just hit enter late or if the stream is extremely delayed for you. But regardless, first time you're watching, no worries, man. Welcome to the VRML, and thanks for taking the time out of your day to support the stream. We certainly do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We'd love to have you join a team as well. This certainly isn't as much fun on the production side without you folks watching. So thank you for taking the time. If you do want to watch more casts, make sure to follow our Twitter. That goes for all of you. EchoArena_VRML. We post whenever we go live. Join the Discord as well. The link is in the description below. So make sure to check that out. It's a lot of fun. But what a game for you today. We started off with Klaw against the Firewolves. Banger of a game, going to round 3 double OT. Firewolves sneaking it through, and Whalers against Biohazard. Biohazard takes it in 2, but Whalers, I'm excited to see what they have upcoming. And if you do have any questions, make sure to join the Discord. Ask there. We love to help you out and just be part of the community. So that's all from us. Retep, why don't you take us away?
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Again, Yasai, Meji, Dino's always here. Good to see you guys. Internet Galaxy and Maga, and anyone else who's here today. It's so good to see you guys. So yeah, I fully agree with him on that, and I hope to see you guys in the league. If you do, maybe we'll end up casting you guys. Who knows? In the meantime, have a great evening, afternoon, or morning, whatever it is time for you right now, and we'll see you all in the next one.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.